Hello everyone. This is Anal Barulaya from Canada Engineering College. So today we will discuss about the concept of the threaded binary trees. Okay, so what exactly is this threaded binary trees? So to understand this concept, okay, let us go through the definition first. So in a binary tree, more than 50% of linked fields are filled with null values. Okay, so let us see how is this null values. Okay, how the 50% of linked fields are stored with null values. So space is wasted. So this space is wasted. So we replace this null values. So we replace these null values by address of some other nodes. Okay, some other nodes. These extra links are called threads, and tree is called threaded binary tree. Okay, so in general or in the basic, okay, this is the concept. Okay, yes, so let us go and look at the example and let us understand what exactly we are speaking about. Okay, so what is the definition of threaded binary tree? So threaded binary tree is also called as TBT. So it is a binary tree in which there are threads which facilitates upward movement in the tree. So there are two main rules, core rules of a threaded binary tree. That is nothing but if pointer left child is null, if pointer's left child is null, then replace pointer L child with a pointer to node that would be visited before pointer in an in-order traversal. Okay, so that means what? If left child is null, if left child is null, then what you have to replace that pointer basically. Okay, left child, left pointer with a pointer to node. Okay, that is nothing but left pointer. You have to replace it with the in order predecessor. In order predecessor. Okay, let us see the example also. So don't worry, in order predecessor. So that is element before that. Okay, sir. And similarly, if right child is null, if pointer right child is null, then replace pointer right child with a pointer to the node that would be visited after pointer in an in order. So in order successor, in order successor. Okay, so let us take an example. Let us understand. Okay, so before we understand this thing, how does the node how does the node we have to understand the structure of a node. Okay, so we know that a node, okay, a node will have a data. Okay, so that data can be anything. It can be a character data, or it can be an integer data, or it can be anything. Okay, and it will have the left pointer. So that is what you are doing, star left. Okay, and it is also having the right pointer, which is the star right, which is of type node. So that is what we are understanding in this structure. Yes, so this is our nodes. So this is our example. Okay, now how the elements are stored, I mean how the how the wastage is happens here. Okay, so we can see here A has a left and right link, correct? No, A has a left and right link. So we can see in the memory structure, we can easily understand. Okay, so yes, so you have something called as root here. Okay, root here, this root is nothing but, students, they are referring to a dummy node, remember. Okay, they are referring to a dummy node here. So what is this dummy node? We'll understand it when we solve. Okay, when we understand the concept in detail. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so this dummy node, it is we'll just forget this root for now. Okay, so we'll simply start from A. Okay, we'll start from A because I will tell what is this root referring to at the end, not now. Okay, not now. Okay, yes. So A is starting, so left link of A is B, okay, and right link is C. So in that way, students, you know, we have already done this many times in our various examples. So left A of B is D and right A is E, okay, and left of D is H, right of D is I. Okay, now E is left, does there is nothing. So what you can observe is, students, even similarly, C is left is F, right is G. Okay, similarly F and G, there is null pointers. Okay, so what is the thing is, students, you have all null here. Okay, you have all null, that is left of F is null and right of left is null, left of G is null and right of G is null. Similarly, left of E is null. Okay, and right of E is null. Similarly, left of I is null and right of I is null. Similarly, you have left of H is null and right of H is null. Okay, yes, so many space is wasted, students. This is what they are referring to. Okay, now you need to point this pointer to some other node, okay, so that memory is not wasted. Okay, how does you do? Okay, now wherever left child is there, students, okay, left child, that left child except the first one, okay, all the other left child should point to the in order predecessor. Now find the in order traversal of this tree. So if I find the in order traversal of this tree, students, so the in order traversal is nothing but of this tree is nothing but I have already calculated and kept it for you. You can similarly calculate it in our normal method. Okay, yes, okay, otherwise we can calculate it here only. Okay, we can calculate it here only, no issues. So according to the I'll just remove this thing because we have to find the in order traversal. Okay, so how do we in order, we left visit, okay, left visit right. Okay, so you need to find the in order traversal of this. I will mark everywhere left visit. Okay, this is LVR. Just sorry, LVR. Okay, so root I am representing by V, students. Once again, I am telling you, don't get confused with that. Okay, LVR, LVR. Okay, yes. So let us find the in order now. This is my in order. Okay, so in order, I'll write it here. Okay, because I might need this space later on. Or okay, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I'll write it here only in order. Okay, so left I will go, then again left I will go, then again left I will go, then again left I will go. There is nothing is there here. Then I'll visit H. In the beginning, I'll visit H. Okay, so it starts from H. Then I'll write this, or nothing is there. I come back and I visit O. Okay, then I go to right. Then left is nothing there. Visit, I'll visit I. Then I go to right. So HOI. Correct, no? Yes, I guess it is O. Okay, so I'll take it as O only. I'll go back. Then I'll visit B. Then I'll go to the right of B. There again, left visit R. So nothing is there. It will be E. Okay, so I'll again come back and I'll visit E. Now again I'll go to the right of A, again I'll go to the left of C, again I'll go to the left of F. Okay, so I have already written here, so this is not required. This is just an extra thing. So left of, yes, visit F, left of F, nothing is there, so I'll visit F. Okay, then I'll come back and it is C. Okay, so I guess it is a D, students. It's not A, it's not O, it's D. Okay, so I will just write it as D only. Okay, I'll just write it as D only because it looks like O, but it's not O. Let us write it as D. Okay, yes. So then I'll come back here. Okay, right is also nothing is there. I'll come back to C. Okay, so F is over, then I'll come back to C. That is nothing but I'm visiting the C. Then I'll come up, then I'll come, yeah, I'll go to the right of C. Then I'll finally visit here D. Okay, G. So this is in order traversal. Okay, yes. So what is in order predecessor? Okay, now in order predecessor of I is D. Okay, I is D. Okay, in order predecessor of I is a successor of I is B. Okay, so just write it one example. In order predecessor of I is one example D, and in order successor of I is B. Okay, one example. So successor means the next element, predecessor means the previous element. So we can just write it that also, previous element. Successor means the next element. Okay, yes. So now students, how you have to connect is nothing but, now look here, H is the left. Okay, H is the first element, so it will not have the any predecessor. Okay, then G has the last element, so it will not have any successor. Now if H is left link, where to connect? So H is left link, students, we have to connect it into the dummy node. Okay, that dummy node is called as a root here. Okay, and that dummy node we have to connect. Okay, and that one's left link will also be connected to the A. Okay, and the right link of G will be connected to again the right link of that dummy node, and okay, and the right link of this dummy node will again be connected to itself. So just remember that. Okay, then what is a right link of H? Right link of H, right link of H means, right means what? In order successor. Right means, so H right is D, so that is why this thread is connected here. Can you see? Okay, yes, I's left node, left link should be connected to I's predecessor, that is D. So that is why it is connected to D. And I's right link should be connected to in order successor. So I's right link in order successor is D. So can you see this link is also created, and even E's left link is should be created to B. Okay, that is in order predecessor. So that is why this link is created, and E's right link is connected to A, which is nothing but the in order successor, and left A's right link, yes, then F's left link is created to F's left link is connected to A, because it is a in order predecessor, and F's right link is connected to C, which is in order successor. Okay, similarly G's left link is connected to C, which is the in order predecessor. So that is how we create and connect all the threads. Okay, this is how our threaded binary tree works. Okay, this is how, and how this is how our threads are connected. Okay, so that's all we have in this video. Thank you everyone.